here is just becoming too complex and difficult
This
for
whole
them to work
e-business
here.
portal single window clearance is also the fact that Prime Minister's bigger focus is on attracting investments in India. The global competitiveness index by the World Economic Forum, we are actually climbing up there. But in terms of building infrastructure, which remains a big challenge even at this stage, the ground reality hasn't really changed?
No, absolutely. I will say it is not at the ground level, and especially when you talk of ease of, there is a single window, but what has happened is, I think that the NDA government, the cabinet ministers are not there. I think the intentions are good. I will say similarly in the case of the UPA.
Right.
But you have a bureaucracy which is which has vested interests in having red tape, and you have a situation where, I mean, I'm talking of a few months back, the finance minister, instead of introducing a more simplified income tax form, he brought out an income tax form with, 3 times the amount of pages and the complexity. So you have that at the ground level, the bureaucracy, of course it was withdrawn, but you have at the ground level, the bureaucracy is not prepared to give up, and I would say the political leadership needs to be stronger in this, because unless they take control of these issues, whether it is Board of Direct Taxes or excise and customs, or in all areas of infrastructure, at the point where the investor meets the government, that interface, you are still having this problem at the ground level. So it doesn't help for Prime Minister Modi to go to Silicon Valley and say all wonderful things. It has to be, you have to reach that down at the ground level.
Right, and also the fact that we have seen this, as you rightly pointed out, Prime Minister's visit to US, also the fact that Delhi will be hosting India-Africa Summit from 26th to 29th of October, and the latest also India-Russia ties, where Russia has decided to triple its bilateral trade by 2025, but what it really asks for?
Well, I think that's a big leap, because at one time, of course, India-Russia trade was huge, but now things have changed, and one of the reasons is that we are, of course, we have big ties with Russia in the area of energy, whether it is oil or nuclear power, and also in the area of defense equipment. Now, in the area of defense equipment, at one time we were relying only on Russia for our defense supplies, for our spares. We have now diversified. We are now looking to the US, but we're also looking to Europe, France, Germany. And so this is, of course, of great concern to Russia, because it's loss of a market for them. At the same time, there are other areas. There's energy, of course, where we can collaborate. Russia is a big oil exporter.